Hey folks, Richard Walls here, and welcome to my channel where I talk about professional branding, career development, and personal finance. This is going to be a slightly different video. It's more a sort of mini celebration of an early milestone. So I just hit 100 subscribers, which may not seem like a lot, but for me it's quite a bit, starting from scratch, ground zero. Didn't have much of a clue as to video editing. I mean, I've done a little bit here in the past, but again, starting from nothing and just building this channel. So I'm about a little less than 2 months in, and there have certainly been channels that have skyrocketed immediately, and there have been some that simply take a long time to get traction. So for me, 100 subscribers in less than 2 months, for me, I'm pretty happy with it. It's good, solid, organic, steady growth, and it's been sort of on the back of just a handful of videos on the channel that have seen success. And hopefully all the videos see the light of day, gain a little bit more traction, I hope, as more people come across this channel and subscribe themselves and find value in it. But one of the things that I wanted to do was document the journey. And hopefully this will be a fun video to look back on when I have 1 billion subscribers, which by my calculations should be in about 8 to 10 days. I think 8 to 10 days is when I would have 1 billion. So kidding, of course, kidding. I certainly have high hopes for this channel, but it's been really fun so far. It's allowed me to express creativity that I've had that, you know, I don't get to flex that muscle a whole lot or as much as I would like to. Just having the creative freedom to share my message. Like I mentioned in my channel trailer, I do mentoring from time to time. I talk with people about career development and about personal finance and things like that. And for me to do something like this, have my own YouTube channel, it's a great way for me to get that message across to, well, now with 100 subscribers, hundreds of, gonna be hundreds of people, soon to be thousands, maybe tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands. The reach just becomes that much more, which is something that excites me. I get to help out more and more people that way. It's certainly more scalable than having singular conversations with a lot of different people. Although I certainly still want to do that. I get a lot of energy and joy out of that. So again, as part of this YouTube channel experience and the journey, really wanted to document it. And so I'm, as I'm going through this, I'm just sharing some screenshots and screen caps of what some of the stats are. And it's been really fun to track. As a data geek, as a data nerd, I look at this stuff very closely and sometimes a little bit obsessively to understand, how are my videos performing? Are my thumbnails good? Are my titles good enough? Is it attractive enough for people to click on? And then once they clicked into the video, are they watching enough of the video? Which, if they're not, if they're watching 25% of it, or maybe even less, if there's a huge drop off, 15 seconds in, they decide this is garbage, or this is not for me. That helps me out. It helps me out to understand what the data tells me. And the data is telling me whether or not these videos are worth watching, are certainly worth watching all the way through, or just so it gives me a lot of feedback that is just so incredibly helpful to me as a professional in my line of work, but also as a content creator here on YouTube. This is, again, just one of the few videos I'll be doing to document the journey. And depending on the reaction, depending on the feedback, I might do some other things to, again, if I see crazy, awesome success, I can maybe come back and say, well, here's how I did it. Really, the main takeaway is, it's not instant success. It's something that takes time. And of course, you do have the anomalies of YouTube channels that experience a meteoric rise from the get-go with just a few videos, and they go viral, and everything's gravy for them. But for most YouTube channels, it's going to be a slow growth, and you might have inflection points. You might have some videos that hit it big at some point, but again, it's not so much that it's that one video that did it. It's all the experience you gain and all the lessons you learn along the way that get you to that point to make such a video that could go viral or could hit it big. So again, it's a learning process. It can be slow, and again, you know, a little bit of luck involved, but again, luck comes to those that prepare and that work for it. So again, hopefully this video is sort of maybe fun, entertaining, and I'll be doing some more of this as I start to see more traction. I can revisit this topic because I think it's a fun one. It's certainly one that I have enjoyed learning about and watching YouTube videos on. So hopefully for others that maybe have YouTube channels in the same niche when it comes to finance or investments or career development, what have you, they can come and watch this video and draw some inspiration from it. And that's it. I plan to do when I hit 1,000 subscribers. Who knows when that'll happen. I've certainly got my goals and when I'd like to accomplish that, but I'll probably do another video when that happens. So I'll end with this. Thank you for subscribing. For those of you that have already subscribed, thank you for being a part of this community and a part of this journey for me on YouTube. And I hope that I continue to get feedback from all of you and hear more of what you want to learn about. So again, I'll leave it at that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the continued support, and I'll see you around.